It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Postseason baseball singing, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, players coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. So just about set, and the starter for Toronto, Kevin Gausman.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Trent Grisham, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That clips the corner. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch-out. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Big-time power. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball one, no strike.
Kicks and deals. And Judge spoils that one. That catches the corner. That missed by a lot. And the count's even at 2. 1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. Cody Bellinger now at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. That one ripped. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's there with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So runner at second, 2 down. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Just missed.
No, if they can push one across here in the first inning, would really settle the crowd down and help take that element out of the game early.
Next one misses, 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Check swing, and he went. Now 2 balls and a strike.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of the ALDS. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Varsho gets under it. And that is that. 1 left for the Yankees. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And taking the ball for the Yankees, number 31.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Here's George Springer. First pitch misses. Fought off foul. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. That misses, and the count's full. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just missed. Next offering upstairs.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Now, this is a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now, and that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Move to first, and he dives back in safely. Man at first, 1 away. And there's the strike. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Anthony Santander at the plate. First pitch just misses. Two outs. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And the Blue Jays have the lead now. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So 2 down, Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Varsho needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Next offering way off the plate. There's a swing and a drive. And this one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So man aboard, and here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
And that is out of play.
It looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Man at second. And that's in for a strike. Not close with that one. And that's ball 2. That's to third, and a foul ball. In the air, left field. Stanton should have this one. Makes the catch, and that is that. The Jays get a pair on this homer, and it's 2-0. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Game 1 of the division series. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game one. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
That clips the zone. Strike one. Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few. Next pitch misses, and 1-1.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys really shine in the toughest moments.
That misses. 3-1 now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Rosario, in his 8th season, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Rice aboard here at first with nobody out. Gausman throws over, and he's back in on a dive. And there's a foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Santander drifts towards it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And that's in the dirt. And the count even 1-1. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make players earn it. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Jazz goes down on strikes.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Anthony Volpe, the next to hit. The shortstop takes the ball. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees nothing. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Addison Barger. First pitch misses. Tap foul at the plate. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting it, the third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Inside. And that is ball one.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Strike on the inside corner, and it's 1-1. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike three, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball becomes such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
And that skips into dirt. Good job to fight that one off. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Oh, that fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Struck out looking his first time.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Check swing didn't go. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Strike on the inside corner. Strong off of first with 2 away. That one not close. And it's 2-1. Two outs. And that one fouled off.
Full count.
Squirts away a little bit. Fights it off. He'll see another. Three-two. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
First and second, 2 outs. And here is Davis Schneider. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that's in there for strike one.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next offering is fouled back. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they're on top 2-0. Back here at Rogers Center, top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Gausman back to work. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That one fouled off. The next pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Grisham, a guy that understands the strike zone. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And they'll do it again. Next pitch, not close, up high. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And a payoff pitch. Now a pop up on the infield. Springer there makes the catch. 2 away now.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Caught looking his first time up. And Judge spoils that one. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the Yanks go in order. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ball one low.
Well, these Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
And a foul ball. And a 1-2. Just missed.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Now all even up. Swings and misses. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Santander, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
The 1-1. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. One down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Varsho takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. That's in for a strike. Up the middle. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing across here this half. On to the 4th now in game number 1. Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees nothing. And we're back. Here comes Cody Bellinger. They'll say this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Swinging a foul straight back.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Fly to center his first time. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
2 down, bases empty. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice. Swinging a foul out of play. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Yanks held in check, and they're down 2-0. Back now in Toronto. And now the catcher comes up to him. Alejandro Kirk. Left field. Stanton is there. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now back, the designated hitter, Addison.
So now the DH spot, Addison Barker. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Pitches in the dirt, 1-0. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Bases empty, 1 away here in game 1 of the ALDS. And that's in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Two outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Ernie Clement. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Rice makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're headed to the 5th. Blue Jays 2, and the Yankees nothing. Game 1 of the division series. Here's the third baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series is not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
And that's in for a strike. 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
The batter will be taking second base, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Chisholm in his 5th season, 27 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas. Fought off foul. That's to third. Clement. Quick feed to second for one. To Guerrero, and they turn 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So 2 down now, and here is Anthony Volpe. Popped out and foul ground first time through. And that's down and away.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. And it's fouled away.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center, and George makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Yankees. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at Rogers Center, we head to the bottom of the 5th, and now for the Jays, Miles Straw. And a pitch. In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Batter number 4. Shortstop, George.
And the batter is George Springer. He is struck out and he is walked.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
That one in triple digits. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Schneider.
Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. A strikeout and a walk. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And it's fouled off. Goes down looking. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Top 6. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells.
Gosman back to work. And ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. Ripped to short. One up, one down. Now here's Trent Grisham. 0 for 2 in this one. And a big swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Fouled off. He was late. Base is empty, one away here in game 1 of the ALDS. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here comes Aaron Judge, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And there's a strike to the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Straw makes a nice running catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Bellinger up to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Ball. 1-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider. But they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And misses inside. Grisham leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one down the line and foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
On the ground to the left. Gets it to first, and Bellinger is out. And that will end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Blue Jays 2, and the Yankees nothing. Well, we go bottom 6, and here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Takes it himself, leadoff man retired in the 6th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
And first offering is fouled off.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And that's downstairs. 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Camilo Doval getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hill warming up as well. One down, base is empty. And that is out of play. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Struck him out looking. Two down, base is empty. Dalton Varsho getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Stanton on the move. Makes the catch, inning over. Top of inning number 7. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. The Yankees looking to rally.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was. This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And now 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Rice lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. The Yankees down by a pair here in the late stages of game 1. And another ball.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Two one now. Fastball for a strike. And now it's filled up. Stays alive. And he walked him. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little fatigued to me.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kevin Gausman makes way, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. New pitcher now for the Jays, Braden Fisher.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
One down. Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees. Runner on the goal. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Tying run at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The tying run at the plate. And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the grab for the second out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Going one. And look out. As that one ran in and got him. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground, right side, Schneider. They take the force out number 3. So the Jays pen does its job nicely there. 7th inning stretch time. Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Camilo Doval.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. There's a strike.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
And there's a foul ball. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Slider misses outside. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. And that's a strike. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2. That's hard hit on the line. Judge makes the grab, 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. One now. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Tranquilo Camilo notches the K. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're up 2-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brendan Little.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the catcher to hit, Austin Wells. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that one hit to first. Guerrero takes it to the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. 1 for 3. Little measures 6 feet 2 inches. He throws a curveball, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That misses off the outside edge.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third. Handles, throws to first. That takes care of Grisham.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
2 outs, base is empty. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
And a curve is down and in. Oh, great stop from his backside, and that's a great play for the out.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Will Warren. And now Miles Strong. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And a foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Outside. The count now 2-2. Got him looking. And one away. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. And takes low for ball 1. Base is empty, one away here in game 1 of the ALDS. Next offering is in for a strike. Movement in the Yankees pen. David Bednar appears to be getting loose. Hill getting cranked up as well.
Ball, that's just out.
That's off the inside corner. 3-1. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Man at first. So up next for Toronto, Davis Schneider. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Safe at second, and that was not close. Springer over at second, one down. Misses again, 5 in a row.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Line drive and foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Runner at second here, one gone. Pitch misses and a full count now.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
That one lifted to left. Stanton sizes this one up, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. 0 for 3 in this one. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And that's in for a strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Off the mark there. And that's ball one.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Remember, Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Next pitch is downstairs. Gets a piece and stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Now pitching for.
And here's the closer to try and finish off game one, Jeff Hoffman.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And here comes Bellinger. And that one upstairs, ball one.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. Hit in the air, center field. Straw getting an angle on it. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. He's 2 outs away. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Rolls across the diamond, and they take care of Stanton for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Line to left, and it goes just foul. Off the plate, and it's a ball and a strike. One strike away from securing game one.
That one
Two balls,
inside.
two
Look
strikes.
out. Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him, and that's the ball game.